Hello, in this video we're going to show you how you can very easily shoot high quality pictures of your properties using the Nodalview app. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to open the Nodalview app on your phone and you'll immediately be prompted to add a new property. So we're going to create a new property, and in this area you're simply going to put down a reference of your property. So it could be either the name of the owner, it could be the address or the street name. So here we're simply going to use Louise 523 as a reference for this property. What happens here is that you'll be inside of an empty property where you'll have panoramas, pictures, or videos. Of course, here we want to create pictures, so I'm just going to go to the Picture tab and I'm going to hit Take Pictures. Immediately, I'm taken into the Picture Camera app where I have a couple of options. So first of all, the possibility to choose between an interior or an exterior mode. I also have the possibility to switch between the wide-angle camera, so of course, depending on the cameras that I have on my phone, I'll be able to use the native wide-angle camera, which is 0.5. I'll be able to use the regular picture camera, which is 1x, and I can even use the telezoom, which is 2x. Of course, for real estate photography, we always recommend you to choose the 0.5x, so the widest camera possible, so that you can capture a maximum amount in your scenes and let as much light come in as possible. The other thing is that you'll see that you have a cross in the middle of the screen, which will help you to shoot the pictures really straight, which is super important in real estate photography. So before starting to shoot, the most important thing is to make sure that you clean your lens. So you simply take your jumper or your sweatshirt and you're gonna thoroughly clean the lenses of your camera to make sure that you'll get some perfect pictures that are the most crisp possible. What I'll do, of course, we recommend shooting with the tripod, but if I don't have a tripod, I'm simply going to position myself in the corner of the room. So ideally for real estate photography, you always put yourself in the corner of the room. You always want to be looking towards a window and have at least 2 or 3 walls on your picture. So that's the first tip. The second tip is that you always want to shoot nice and straight. It's super important to have straight lines in your pictures. And then the third tip is always try to shoot in optimal lighting conditions when there's, of course, lots of natural light. So here I'll simply position myself in my scene. I'll put my phone at the height of my stomach to have a maximum amount of space. I'm going to try and get those arrows green to make sure that I'm perfectly straight. And then I'm going to shoot. So what you'll see here is that the Nodalview app is measuring the lighting conditions, taking a series of pictures at different exposures, which is called bracketing, and putting them all together to get one perfectly exposed image. So you immediately get a low resolution preview that you can show to your homeowners, and you can show how professional your images are going to look. And of course, if this picture is good, you can simply type create HDR and it will save the picture. Now, super important, it's always recommended to take a lot of pictures. So what you need to do when real estate photography is move around in the room a tiny bit. So I'm simply going to move. I'm going to try here a more symmetrical shot where I'm going to try and have the couch in front of me. So again, I'm trying to get those arrows green. I hit shoot, try to move the least amount possible, and I'll let the Nodalview app do the rest. Again, here you'll see I have a perfectly exposed image with beautiful windows, no effort, nothing to do, and I can simply save or reshoot the picture if I want. So once I've taken all of my pictures, I can simply go back to my gallery by hitting the cross button on the bottom left, and I'll see all of the pictures that I've taken. Now, these are low resolution previews, and it's important to understand that these images will be reprocessed on the cloud. So what I do is I simply hit sync property, and this will initiate the upload of the pictures. It will upload them to the Nodalview servers that will be doing the HD processing of these images, and they'll be immediately available on my online account. And I'll show you just afterwards how we can get those images on your online account.